So if you are brand new to FC24 and maybe you've come up with this screen, the duplicates. So how do you get rid of them? What are the best ways to deal with them? And do you actually have to do anything with them? The quickest thing would be to quick sell. Most definitely it is the easiest way if you are opening an abundance of packs and maybe you just don't want to do any more SBCs. If you do want to get rid of them, this is kind of the best ways that you can go with. You press A and you want to swap them over because this is basically going to put them in your newest. If you keep them as they are, basically whenever you packed the others, that's when you'll basically see them in the newest tab, which I'll show you in a second, or you can search them by name. That takes too long. So there is two different ways that you can kind of get rid of them, or technically three depending on the rating. We have got the exchange this year for the 85, 6, 7 and 8 and also the 89. So if you've got any duplicates there, you can put one of the players in because it is just a one player SBC and get yourself a player pack back. If you've got cards like the ones you've seen on my screen, you can go ahead and complete one of the upgrade SBCs or any SBC you want. For instance, something like the gold upgrade would be perfect, or obviously the 82 player pick. Now, what I was going on about with basically the newest, when you want to put players into an SBC, when you press Y, you've got this acquired date. This is going to be for off or new. So if you turn it off, it will just go by rating, and then obviously you can go by newest, and you'll be able to see the cards that you've basically got, or at least got in the pack. So you can kind of figure out who you got and also then put them in. So with the players that I got, I don't know if I got many that were, I don't know if I got 8 or no. But if I go all the way through, I'm pretty sure most of them were rares. And also, if I go one more up, I think that was about it. So we'll put one more common in, and then we'll be able to see from the actual screen again. So we're going to add them in. That should be what they're dealt with. And then we should have them all unduplicate, and I can put them back in. This works every time. Obviously, you just meant to do that is the grind. If, say, for instance, you were to quick sell and maybe you want to get them back, there is something you can do as well. So if you go onto the companion app or on the web app, you'll be able to go down, and if you go into club, you'll see this quick sell recovery. So this is the last 7 days. You'll be able to see all of your players that you have discarded. So for instance, if I go all the way back to the 8th and then I click search, I could see every player that I discarded, and say you didn't even mean to. You basically get a total of 5 restores, and then basically the timer starts. So for instance, if I find somebody, I don't know if I've even discarded anybody I want to bring back, but say I've discarded a team of the season, or I've discarded a high rated player, and I'm thinking, you know what, I was just being really quick, I didn't mean to discard him. I can then bring him back by clicking recover. He'll then go into basically the pack animation, so it needs to be put back in. Once you try and open a pack, it will pop back up, and then you can go ahead and put him back in your team. Once you've done that, so for instance, if that says 4, this timer will be basically the next time I get another pick. So it does regenerate, not very quickly, so don't get spending them everywhere, but it is always nice to have that recovery just in case. That's the best ways to deal with any of your duplicates. Hope this helped.